So let us start with the exercise questions of chapter 8. Ready? So study the statement of first question. What is the statement of first question? An athlete completes one round of a circular track of diameter 200 meter in 40 seconds. तो हमारे पास एक सर्कुलर ट्रैक है जिसकी डायमीटर कितनी है
200 meter.
200 meter is the diameter, and one round of this track is completed in how much time?
40 seconds.
40 seconds. तो 40 seconds में अगर एक राउंड कंप्लीट हमारा हो जाता है इसका, तो इसका मतलब है कि स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम अ पॉइंट, लेट अस से ए पॉइंट से स्टार्ट करते हैं हम, तो एक राउंड कंप्लीट करने में कितना टाइम लगता है 40 सेकंड. अच्छा, अब हमारे पास टाइम कितना गिवन है? अल्फाबेट क्लियर नजर आ रहे हैं और शुड आई राइट लिटिल बिगर लाइक दिस?
यस सर.
ठीक है, तो अभी हमारे पास गिवन क्या है? हमारे पास गिवन है what will be the distance covered and the displacement at the end of 2 minute 20 second. तो हमारे को टाइम गिवन है कितना? 2 मिनट एंड 20 सेकेंड्स. तो टोटल कितने सेकंड हो गए?
120 seconds.
120 प्लस 20 140 सेकंड हो गए ना बच्चे. 2 मिनट प्लस 20 सेकंड. ठीक है, तो आप देखो कि 40 सेकंड में एक राउंड कंप्लीट होता है, तो इसका मतलब 120 सेकंड्स में 3 राउंड कंप्लीट हो जाएंगे. 40 into 3, 120 सेकंड्स में 3 राउंड कंप्लीट हो जाएंगे. 1, 2 and 3. 3 rounds will be completed in 120 seconds. Any doubt to anyone?
No sir.
Because 40 सेकंड का एक राउंड है, तो 3 राउंड कितनी देर में हो जाएंगे?
120 सेकंड.
120 सेकंड में. But I still have 20 seconds remaining, क्योंकि टोटल 140 सेकंड्स है. तो 20, और क्योंकि एक राउंड 40 सेकंड में होता है पूरा, तो 20 सेकंड में वो कहां पहुंचेगा 3 राउंड कंप्लीट करने के बाद? डायमेट्रिकली ऑपोजिट पॉइंट बी. इसमें कोई डाउट?
No sir. Sir, he will complete half round.
2 and 3, the particle will come, the person will come at same point A, but for 20 more seconds he will be able to cover half the circular track and will be at point B. तो अभी उसने हमारे को कैलकुलेट करना है डिस्टेंस कितना कवर किया और डिस्प्लेसमेंट कितनी कवर की. अगर मैं डिस्टेंस की बात करता हूं सबसे पहले, तो डिस्टेंस किसके इक्वल आएगा? एक राउंड का डिस्टेंस कितना होता है सर्कुलर ट्रैक का? कल हमने पढ़ा था यूनिफॉर्म सर्कुलर मोशन में, एक सर्कुलर ट्रैक पे एक राउंड में कितना डिस्टेंस कवर करना पड़ता है? 2 पाई आर. और हमारे 3 राउंड्स कंप्लीट हुए हैं, तो 3 into 2 पाई आर. और इसके अलावा हमारा हाफ राउंड कवर हुआ है थर्ड सर्कल का, तो हाफ राउंड के लिए डिस्टेंस बनेगा पाई आर. 2 पाई आर को हम हाफ से मल्टीप्लाई कर देंगे. कोई डाउट किसी बच्चे को यहां तक? एनी डाउट टू एनीवन?
No sir. No sir.
ओके, तो फिर आगे बढ़ते हैं हम. ये हमारे पास आ जाएगा 6 पाई आर प्लस पाई आर, दैट इज इक्वल टू 7 पाई आर. व्हाट इज द रेडियस इन दिस सर्कुलर ट्रैक? 100 meter. Radius is the half of diameter. I can put the value of pi 22 by 7 and I can put the radius 100 meter. 7 and 7 will get cancelled and I'll get 2200 meter. Any doubt to anyone? Distance covered is 2200 meter. Any doubt to anyone? Because distance covered is the actual path traveled. So 2 round, 3 round, 6 pi r plus half round pi r. So total will give me 2200 meter. Any doubt up to this point, anyone?
No, sir.
Okay. Now second point is to find the displacement. This is the first part of the question. To find the distance. Now second part is to find the second part is to find the displacement. So displacement is the shortest path between initial and final position. तो A से जो B हमारी final position है, इनके बीच में shortest path is the diameter of the track, and diameter of the track is 200 meter. So displacement is quite clear. Displacement is 200 meter. Any doubt anyone having? Clear? Okay. So if it is clear, then I can erase it and we can move on to the second question. Anyone having any doubt, so let me know. Should I erase it? Clear है सबको? Study the statement of second question of exercise. Second question की statement पढ़ो. Second question हमें क्या बोलता है? Joseph jogs from one end A to other end B of a straight 300 meter road in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. तो जो जोसेफ है वो पॉइंट A से पॉइंट B तक एक रोड पे, the distance is 300 meter, covers in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. कितना टाइम लेता है? 2 minutes and 30 seconds. That is going to be 150 seconds. Any doubt up to this point?
No, sir.
And then from B it come back to C. But पहले अभी हम सिर्फ A से B तक का क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करते हैं. तो क्वेश्चन का पहला पार्ट है फाइंड एवरेज वेलोसिटी and average speed from A to B. A to B हमें एवरेज स्पीड और एवरेज वेलोसिटी फाइंड आउट करनी है. ठीक है, तो आपको पता है पहले हम एवरेज वेलोसिटी फाइंड करते हैं. एवरेज वेलोसिटी का क्या फार्मूला है? टोटल डिस्प्लेसमेंट डिवाइड बाय टोटल टाइम. तो एवरेज वेलोसिटी क्या होती है? टोटल डिस्प्लेसमेंट डिवाइड बाय टोटल टाइम. So you can see here, as Joseph is moving in a straight line from A to B, our total distance or total displacement both are going to be same. In straight line without having change in direction, distance and displacement are equal. So total displacement is 300 meter and total time is 150 seconds. So answer is 2 meter per second. So you can see average velocity is 2 meter per second because total displacement is 300 meter and total time is 150 seconds. So it will come 2 meter per second. And if you calculate average speed, then you all know that in straight line path without having change in direction, distance and displacement are equal. So average speed will also come 2 meter per second. So this is your first part of question which is done. From A to B, our average velocity is equal to average speed, total displacement divided by time taken, or total distance divided by time taken. Displacement and distance both are same in case of straight line motion from A to B. Now let us move on to the second part of the question. The second part of the question says, Joseph turns around and comes back to a point C. Joseph turns back and comes around to a point C, which is 100 meters from B. And it takes 60 seconds in doing so. 1 minute. It takes 1 minute. I'll write bigger alphabets for better visibility. 100 meter, and the time taken by him is 60 seconds. Any doubt in understanding the statement? तो पहले जोसेफ A से B तक गया, उसने 300 मीटर डिस्टेंस कवर किया, फिर B से C तक आया सेकंड पार्ट में, और 100 मीटर फर्दर come back to point C in 60 seconds. Now can you tell me what is the displacement A to C? We are solving in second part A to C. We have to calculate average velocity. So average velocity calculate हम करेंगे तो वो होगा total displacement divided by total time taken. What is displacement from A to C? Answer
100 meter.
how much?
Sir, 200 meter.
Yes, it is 200 meter, because A to B it was 300. Now it came back to point C. So A to C displacement is 200 meters. Any doubt to anyone in this displacement value? A to C displacement is 200 meter. And what is the time taken from A to B and then to C? So total time is 150 plus 60 seconds. So 200 meter divided by 160 plus 50 seconds. The total time is 210 seconds. Any doubt in this? 200 divided by 210 seconds. So it is 20 by 21 meter per second. Any doubt in this? Average velocity is 20 divided by 21 meter per second. What is the second thing we need to calculate? We need to calculate average speed. And as we know that average speed is total distance divided by total time. What is total distance from A to C?
Sir,
Tell me.
400.
Exactly, 300 plus 100. Distance में हम हमेशा add करेंगे ना, total distance is the actual path covered and time taken is going to remain same. 160 plus 50, that is 210 seconds. So your answer is 400 divided by 210, that is 40 divided by 21 meter per second. This is our average speed. Any doubt in this?
No,
So
sir.
with changed color, I have calculated average speed, or average velocity is 20 by 20. You can also verify here. As I told you earlier, displacement is always less than or equal to distance. Similarly, velocity is always less than or equal to speed. So you can see here velocity is less than speed. Any doubt in this question? Can we move on to the next question?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So study the statement of question number 3 while I am erasing this question? What is the statement of question number 3? Abdul, while driving to school, computes the average speed for his trip 20 km/h. So let us say this is home of Abdul and this is a school of Abdul. The distance is not given, but let us consider distance from home to school is D. D kilometer हमने imagine कर लिया is the distance between home to school. The average speed from home to school is 20 km/h. This is given in question. First detail. What is second detail given? Second detail is given average speed from school to home is 30 km/h. He found lesser traffic while coming back from school to home and average speed was 30 km/h. So when coming back, he also have to cover the same distance D, which he covered while going to school. Any doubt in this?
No, sir.
So I told you the relation for average speed. What is the formula for average speed when such intervals are given? Average speed is equal to total distance divided by total टाइम टेकन. एवरेज स्पीड हम कौन से फार्मूले से कैलकुलेट करते हैं? टोटल डिस्टेंस डिवाइड बाय टोटल टाइम टेकन. व्हाट इज टोटल डिस्टेंस हियर? He will cover D distance home to school and D distance from school to home. So total distance is going to be D plus D. And what is total time? Let us say he takes T1 time in going from home to school and let us say he takes T2 time in coming from school to home. What is the average speed given when he is going from home to school? 20 km/h. What is the relation between distance, time and speed? Anyone tell? What is the relation between distance, speed and time when you are moving with an एवरेज स्पीड हमें दी हुई है तो डिस्टेंस इज इक्वल टू स्पीड इनटू टाइम. तो जब वो होम से स्कूल के लिए जा रहा है, व्हेन ही इज मूविंग फ्रॉम होम टू स्कूल, T1 इज इक्वल टू D डिवाइड बाय 20 आवर्स में हमारे पास टाइम आ जाएगा. किसी बच्चे को डाउट ये T1 की वैल्यू D बाय 20 कैसे आई? D is the distance, 20 km/h is the average speed. So time taken is D divided by 20 hours from home to school. Any doubt in this?
No, sir.
Clear? Similarly, tell me if you don't have any doubt, what is the time taken in coming from school to home when average speed is 30? The value of T2 will become D divided by
30.
30.
ठीक है, तो school to home D by 30. तो what is total time? T1 plus T2. That is going to be D divided by 20 plus D divided by 30. So solving this, we will find the average speed. So what I'll get here? D plus D, 2D. I can take D common. 1 plus 20 plus 1 divided by 30. ठीक है? तो एवरेज स्पीड कितनी आ जाएगी? D से D कैंसिल हो जाएगा. ऊपर मेरे पास 2 है न्यूमरेटर में. टेकिंग 60 LCM, 23 जा 60 plus 32 जा 60. 2 divided by 5 divided by 60, which is going to be 2 into 60 divided by 5. 5 12 जा 60. 12 to the 24 kilometer per hour. So that is value of average speed. Answer. The average speed for entire trip is going to be 24 kilometer per hour. Anyone having any doubt in this?
No, sir.
Clear?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Sir,
Yes, any question?
sir, can we convert it into meter per second by dividing
Yes,
it
you
by
can convert it.
5 by 18?
You can multiply 24 with 5 by 18 and you will get your answer in meter per second. No worries.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So can I erase it now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
नोट कर लिया सबने?
Yes, sir.
Study the statement of fourth question while I am erasing this third question. A motorboat starting from rest on a lake accelerates in a straight line at a constant rate of 3 meter per second square for 8 seconds. So how much details are given in question number 4? U is given 0. Boat is starting from rest. A is given 3 meter per square and T is given 8 seconds. And we need to find out how much distance boat has traveled. So which equation I will apply? I have U, I have A, I have T. I have two equations for S. 2AS is equal to V square minus U square and S is equal to UT plus
UT
half
plus
AT.
half 80 square.
Sir, second.
First.
Situation is best suited in this case.
Sir, second.
Yes, we will use this equation because U is given, T is given, A is given. All three variables I am having in this numerical. So while solving this, I will use S is equal to UT plus half AT square. U is 0. So 0 into 8 is going to be 0. Okay. Plus half value of A is 3 and T square is going to be 64. So S is going to be 0 plus 3 into 32. That is 96. So my S is going to be 96 meters. That is the answer. Any doubt to anyone in this numerical?
No, sir.
Clear है ये?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any question any student wants to ask? I will take a break of 10 seconds here to give you time to analyze this. We have been provided U, A and T. If you want to solve it for alternate methods, if you want to apply this equation, then you must find the value of V. Suppose in some question, in NCERT it is given to only find S. But suppose in some numerical it is given find V in this case. So which equation you will use for finding V?
Third.
Not third equation. Suppose you have not solved it from the first equation yet. You don't have S even. You have only U, A and T. Which equation you will use for finding V? V is equal to U plus AT. आपने इस इक्वेशन से सोल्व नहीं किया क्वेश्चन. अगर आपसे सिर्फ वेलोसिटी पूछी जाए तब आप यूज करेंगे V is equal to U plus AT क्योंकि U, A और T तीनों वैल्यू हमें गिवन है. कोई डाउट इसमें? So what is the value of V? 0 plus 3 into 8. So V is going to be 24 meter per second.
Second.
Fine. And after calculating V, now you have choice Now you can calculate S either by second equation or by third equation. So if you will apply 2AS is equal to V square minus U square, you will be having 2 into 3 S हमें find out करना है is equal to 24 into 24, that is V square, and U is 0. So I can divide it like 3 8 ja 24 and 2 12 ja 24. So my S is going to be 12 8 ja 96 meter. So you will see that answer is same. Doesn't matter I solve it by second equation or I solve it by third equation. Any doubt to anyone up to this point? Clear?